All we've ever wanted is bearskin superbikes with serious horsepower and cornering abilities to match. What we've gotten is a number of so-called super nakeds that are merely knife-edge racetrack machines with a one-piece handlebar. Talk about untapped potential. But what if we asked for a little too much? Take the Ducati Streetfighter V4S we last tested, for example, a very nearly stripped-down reply racer built upon the apex-smashing Panigale V4 superbike platform. The Italians hardly conceded to a smidge of practicality in the way of performance, considering the 180 horsepower from its 1,103cc Desmosedici Stradale power plant, knife-edge handling, and no expense-spared componentry. A wicked, adrenaline-pumping ride. No question. But that raw performance on tap comes at the sacrifice of everyday versatility, not to mention how its $25,195 starting price hinders accessibility. Behold therefore the debut of the 2022 Streetfighter V2, a motorcycle Ducati promotes as a more practical and approachable addition to its lineup, while maintaining Borgo Panigale's serious performance and fight formula design concept. It's still a street fighter, in every sense. That means superbike influence, this time from the middleweight plus Panigale V2. Ducati stripped the Panigale of most of its bodywork, adjusted the riding position, nipped and tucked all the right areas, and threw it to the wolves as a new fighter in town. While the 955cc Super Quattro 90-degree V-twin engine is in principle identical to the Panigale V2, Ducati made slight modifications for more practical street performance. Final drive gearing has been shortened via the addition of 2 teeth to the rear sprocket to aid engine response. Ducati claims the power plant is good for 153 horsepower at 10,750 rpm and 74.8 pound-feet of torque at 9,000 rpm. Considering that's 55 horsepower less than the claimed 208 horsepower of the flagship V4 model, it's a more approachable engine package for a wider range of riders, yet with serious potential. That potential can be felt on both road and racetrack. The Streetfighter V2 has the subtle touch of a gentle giant at low RPM and a rough-and-tumble personality when ridden with aggression. Off-idle fueling and initial throttle response is direct with a solid connection to the rear wheel via Ducati's finely calibrated ride-by-wire system. It's easy to romp around between 5,000 and 8,000 RPM, taking advantage of the V22's broad torque spread. Honestly, riders